Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you all. This is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. It is Monday, September the 16th. Man, September is literally ending before you know it. What is going on? I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you all enjoyed, made the best of it. Hopefully, where you were at, it was nice, sunny, warm, and all that fun stuff. Hopefully, your parlays hit. Hopefully, your teams won and all that fun stuff. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed whatever that you did. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I'm Steve, and I'm not alone. I'm not alone here. I'm here joined by the good brother, the one, the only Walter. Walter, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? Monday, the beginning of the week, and can't wait. There was a good amount to talk about, I guess, this past weekend.
Oh yeah, there was, bro. There was a lot went down, a lot happened. There was SmackDown. They finally debuted on the USA Network once
A
again.
re-debut.
The re-debut. Yeah, let me correct myself here. The re-debut of SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown on the USA Network, and I thought overall, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think everybody was just anticipating the return of Roman Reigns. Of all things, there was a new theme song by Megan Thee Stallion. What you thought of the song, bro? I heard people have mixed reactions to it. Like they like the song, but it's just not something that they would consider for SmackDown intro. If you
Yeah, uh, it's okay. I mean, it's not my cup of tea either, but I'm not gonna go on a rant about it. It's probably just get some adjustment to it. They're trying to be a little more mainstream, so I can't fault them for that.
oh, of course, I feel like again they're trying to gravitate to an audience. And by the way, I do have here the logo. By the way, I do have the logo here.
The new SmackDown logo.
What you think of the logo, bro? Let me just in case.
But yeah, it's a showcase. I know how it looks, but I need to see the. I want to see the visual again.
Boom. Hold on 1 second here.
Yeah, there you go.
What you think, brother? What you think of that logo?
It's not bad. I don't know. I'm indifferent. Like, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great. Like, maybe it just needs time to. I just need time to get used to it. That's
I'll
all.
be honest. All right, you watch Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, right? Like I have, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember when? This has to be a long time. If you don't remember, I understand. Do you remember when Kaiba dueled Pegasus inside the Duelist Kingdom, right? And
That, yeah,
Pegasus had that Toon World card, and all the
yeah.
monsters turned to like cartoons, and then he took the Blue Eyes White Dragon and turned into a fucking like
A
toon version of it.
Toon monster. Yep.
That's what this looks like to me, bro.
Toon
He's like
SmackDown.
he's like a Toon Smack. I don't hate it though. I do not hate it at all. But
I don't
that's just
know. Yeah, it's a nice. They just want to. This just signifies that there's a change, new SmackDown, new network. I get it.
I don't hate it though. I
Um,
don't hate the logo at all.
they're trying to be a little more futuristic with it.
Oh,
That's
of
all.
course. That's just the vibe I get from it too. But the big thing that happened that came out of the show was not Ricky, even though Ricky is like the most talked about thing. I'm sure his indie rate went up, and good for him. Good for him. He got the rub, right? Fun fact, he's actually on Raw tonight. Like there's a photo of him and Adam Pierce. So it's like, yeah, he's gonna be on Raw, likely. Who knows? But it's like James Ellsworth. Remember when Ellsworth like was on Raw? Remember he was scheduled to like face Braun Strowman, and then he said that line,
Yeah.
"Any man with two hands to have a fighting chance," and he
All
became
right.
like this viral thing, right? So
But
I
he didn't
kind of
even have to speak.
didn't have to speak at all. Did not have to speak. Literally got stunned, and now it's like Ricky, right? It's kind of funny because like this is the only Ricky that I know and shit. But there you go. Making the play. Two monsters were OP back in the day. They were. They were. Two monsters were OP back in the day. I was undefeated. In case you all
Hate
didn't
that
know,
card.
I was undefeated, bro. I had to
Undefeated
crush.
because you didn't face me. That's why.
Nah, bro. You didn't want this smoke, bro. I had to show. I had to show up with a dual disc, bro. Everything, bro. I had the whole set, the dual disc. I even had the green one too, bro. That was my shit, bro. But be that as it may, The big story coming out of SmackDown was Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. So if you remember, right, Cody Rhodes defeated Solo Sikoa inside that steel cage. Roman Reigns comes out, right? He clears the ring. Solo Sikoa issues a challenge, issues a challenge, if you will, for Roman Reigns and Cody for a tag team match at Bad Blood. Now, mind you, later on in the night, you see Cody's like, no, I'm done with the bloodline. I am not taking part of this match. There's no way you're putting me in this match. I'm done. I'm moving on, as he should. When you think about it, right? Cody Rhodes should have been moved on from the bloodline. It's over with, right? It's like he's been stuck with the bloodline now since WrestleMania. No matter where, no matter how far Cody moves on, he'll always be attached to the bloodline. Just the way that it is, right? It's like Dusty being attached to the Four Horsemen many, many years ago. Just the way that it is. So, out of all this, right, Cody doesn't want none of this. I don't blame him at all. Then we find out that Roman's going to come out to speak to the crowd. And this is the first time we finally get to hear him talk to the crowd. Babyface Roman. Bro, it finally worked. It finally paid off. The whole process is finally paid off. Now, Roman Reigns is the most over babyface in the company right now. It's like you have Cody also, who's like the face, right, of the company, right? But even if that, to me, it's Roman 1A, Cody's 1B.
Yeah, right now Roman's the most over guy for sure. Cody, yeah, he's still good, but I don't want to say yeah. I think your label's a little better. You don't want. I mean, it could be one or two. It could be Cody's two, Roman's one. But if you want to do 1A, 1B, that's fair. Even
No,
Cody
bro.
knows it. Because
Cody knows, like,
yeah, because Roman's he's he has barely showed up, but he's been the most over. People are finally warmed up to him. He doesn't have the title anymore, but that was kind of expected. Like once he becomes babyface, I felt like he got to be number one. Even if Cody has the title, unfortunately, and it's not no disrespect to Cody, he's still good, but Roman's just on another level.
oh, of course, dude. It's just the way that it is, just the way that it is. And the reality is, dude, at the end of the day, you knew the moment Roman came back for Cody, bro. The rise again, you're still over as Rover, right? People still sing his song, they do the and all that stuff, right? Kids love him. But homie, you knew like, yeah, bro, the ride's gonna be over, bro, once Roman comes back. And I hate to say it, bro, but the way this all came out, right? So then Roman comes out. He doesn't need Cody Rhodes. This is family business, as it is. And then he's like, "Oh, I don't need an Ula Fala. I am the tribal chief." I can't hear you, but that's fine. So then Cody comes out. He's like, "Listen, man, you can brag about Ula Fala all you want, but I beat you for the title. I beat you for the title. So as far as I'm concerned, this is now my WWE." So it's like, like, bro, when the moment they go at it, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna run it. They're both tied 1-1. They gotta run this shit back, right? It's like, do you do it at WrestleMania? Because there's so much shit going on for WrestleMania coming up in Vegas, right? Besides us being there. You could do for sure, you could do Cody versus Roman, the tiebreaker, round 3. You could do Cody versus Rock. You could do Roman versus Rock, or the one match that everybody's been wanting to see as of late. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. There's so many ways you can go about this, right? So then the bloodline comes out and they're brawling. And again, Roman signs the contract, by the way. Roman signs the contract. And then Cody, who originally said, I'm not going to do this, I'm done with the bloodline, he signs the contract. So it's official, brother. At Bad Blood, we're getting Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu.
The way they went about it was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie,
It is, yeah, bro.
because
It is.
Cody, I don't know, this is just a weird way for him to get in the match. But I get it. You know, you want him still involved. Roman still needs backup. I guess Jimmy's not ready yet. Yeah, it makes sense because now it's intriguing with Cody winning. I mean, Cody winning with Cody teaming with Roman. You know, how is Kevin Owens gonna feel? How's Randy Orton gonna feel about that? Because you know they've had Cody's back, and this guy's teaming with Roman, who made all their lives a living hell. So it's
Oh,
like
for sure, dude.
that builds future storylines right there. So that's cool. I know a lot of people. Well, specifically, you know, I'm a Roman fan myself, but it seemed like a lot of the Roman die. They're like the ones that just can't. They can't envision anything else. They did not like Cody being involved in this storyline. I get it. It could feel a little forced, but he might not stay with this storyline forever. You know, I doubt they're gonna have him just riding the Bloodline's coattails for that long. Eventually, we gotta spice things up. But it's hard right now. I think it was the perfect chance to have Cody and Roman interact. I don't know when they'll face each other. I doubt they'll. You could do it at Mania, but I don't think. I think they'll probably do it sooner or maybe after, because like you said, there's probably matchups that people want to see that are fresh. But I can't complain. This is a good match. Probably gonna close the Bad Blood show, either that or the Cell. So yeah, I can't complain. I thought the build up to it wasn't the best to get to that match, but it did its job, and people want to see Roman and Cody team up. At least the casuals do.
Oh, for sure they do, man. Cause that's like, wow, man. Like, and it's so
Yeah,
like the common WWE booking. It's such WWE booking. The two guys that went out at WrestleMania. Now they're gonna team up. You
yeah,
know they're gonna get another match out of this. Hell, I even heard someone say maybe Saudi Arabia wants that match too. I wouldn't be surprised if they
that could
want.
happen as well.
You know what
And
I mean?
Solo interferes and stuff, so it's possible.
But I'm intrigued, bro. I'm intrigued. I think Hell in a Cell as a whole, bro. It's starting to really build up. Again, like not only do you have this match, right? Not only do you have this match, but you also have Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. They've heated their rivalry up a little bit. Um, hell, you even have Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley going at it for the women's championship. That should be a fun one too. And of course, by the way, I love these graphics. By the way, I love them. These look
Yeah.
A+. It looks like you're in the pits of hell
Does that
almost.
say that the show is starting at 6 o'clock?
Yeah, by the way, it started at 6 o'clock now on
Oh,
Saturday, October 5th. So but look at the bright side. You're out of there early, bro. You're out of there early. You
is there
could
a reason why? That's interesting.
what's happening on October 5th? Does anyone know? Like, is there a college game? Is there a
Probably a UFC event.
doubt it? We'll get into UFC in just a second. Of course, you also have Inside Hell in a Cell, Drew versus CM Punk. This to me should main event. This should be
Yeah,
it's Inside Hell in a Cell. You're calling it Bad Blood, right? Which I love, by the way, too. Right. That being said, did you hear also, bro, like the little backlash that they had this past week with the bracelet? Did you hear about this?
with the bracelet being sold and then getting
Yeah, bro.
taken away. Yeah,
Yeah, so I guess the person who made the bracelet first for Punk, like, the friendship bracelet that she
yeah,
made, she spoke out about it. Like, she's not angry, man. She's not upset that WWE's doing it because, again, they could do what the fuck they want to do.
right.
I guess what got her upset is that, you didn't mention her. Oh, inspired by a fan. Like, at least some type of, like, mention, right? And just
Okay.
people just took that out of proportion. Oh, how dare WWE do this? And, because to be fair, right? They were first selling the bracelet on their site, but it had AJ Lee and Larry on the bracelet. So imagine, like, bro, being a man. I know Solomon Monster said this on his show, so I'm gonna kind of repeat the same thing here. But imagine like you being a man, right? You buy yourself a friendship bracelet, and it has on it another man's wife and another man's dog. How would that like what are we doing? How
I
weird is
mean,
that? Like how
how
creepy and weird is
you
that?
think that's weird? I mean, I know you probably heard about Shannon Sharp and his whole fiasco. He's
Is it
selling merch
you
that
said you said
involves what he was doing, and people are buying it. So
Tell you
people
something,
buy crazy stuff.
let me tell you something, bro. Shannon Sharp was having a blast, bro. He was having
He
the time of
was,
his
and
life,
but
bro.
he's making merch out of like he's making merch, and people are buying. So people would buy stuff like that,
I
like
know
the
it
whole
is weird
agent.
though. It is weird, bro.
It's weird.
It is
But didn't they
weird.
change the name or something
Yeah, so
when they
now it's just
resold
CM Punk. Now it's just CM Punk.
it?
They'll just CM Punk. But
I
be that
still
as
would
it
buy it.
may, Oh yeah. So there you go, Safet. Thank you. It's UFC 307 on that
There's
day.
a UFC event. See, they're not going to compete against themselves.
They're not like no. So it's gonna be a whole week of just TKO, a whole weekend, Saturday basically
Yeah.
of TKO. The setup, this sets up future perfectly because now The Rock and the Bloodline can say you turned on us by teaming with. That's true as well. Because think about this too, right? Someone from a distance, The Rock is watching this, right? And it's like, wait a minute, you're teaming up with the guy that beat you. That's not. What are we doing here, right? And if you're like Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, right? Two guys who have been fucked over by the bloodline for so long. Wait, you're teaming up with him? It's like remember when Cody brought Jey Uso to Raw, right? And everyone didn't trust Jey Uso, right? Drew McIntyre. The list goes on, right? Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens. Remember, Sami Zayn obviously was his friend, so there was still like that trust, right? But still, and also factor into, bro, they're doing all this. Keep in mind, they started promoting Survivor Series. Coincidentally, right? They started promoting Survivor Series as all this is happening. Because around the corner, we're gonna get that blood, the bloodline civil war.
Yeah, and they're gonna need two people outside the bloodline to be a part of it,
I
like the
honestly,
OG one.
that's just the one thing I don't, bro. We really need Cody in this match.
That they're gonna force it. And that's the only thing I don't like about this. That Cody's probably gonna stay through the storyline past, around Survivor Series, which kind of sucks. But
I know.
because you need four people, right? 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you could do again. You do Solo. You do Jacob Fatu. You do Tama Tonga Tongaloa. You need one more person though, right?
Isn't that when Hikuleo debuts or something?
Honestly, bro, I know people saying Hikuleo, but I'll be real, bro. Not all of them got to be on the main roster.
I know, but who are you gonna be the fifth? I mean, there's no fifth. Rock's
Dwayne,
not showing up. Come
but
on,
in
Dwayne's not
Montreal,
showing.
I know.
Vancouver, not even Montreal.
Vancouver. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No, if they do 4-on-4, hopefully they don't have to force a fifth. Because if you could do Roman, Jimmy
because
J,
remember, dude, remember
Sammy.
the first war game that they did. And I'm aware. Yeah, the war game has been around for so many years. I am aware of this. But if you recall, the first WWE War Games, right? I know it was NXT. Remember, they did they did teams of 3.
Teams of 3.
Remember, they did the Undisputed Era. They did Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong, and they did freaking Sanity. So you don't need to do the 5-on-5. I know that's tradition, but it's just one of those things where I don't feel like, bro, we need Cody in this, but they're gonna put him anyway.
They're gonna put him
So it's like, fuck it. But nonetheless, I am a little excited for what's going on SmackDown. What's going on SmackDown as a whole? Like you had also Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes going at it again, and they tore the house down. Not surprised at all. And after the match, obviously Andrade got the win. LA Knight came out, and it looks like that's the next program for LA Knight. And I think those two guys, give them time, give them like what 15, 20 minutes out there. They're gonna tear the house down, bro.
Sounds like a nice SmackDown before Bad Blood.
Maybe so. Honestly, yeah, that's the thing. Also, right?
That happened on the card. Come on.
I hate to say this, but it is true though. It is like a nice little program that you can do for TV and get people to tune in, and just the wrestling itself is going to be fine, right?
Yeah.
And also they're going to do a number one contender. They're going to do a tag team match also for the ladies. It's going to be Tiffany Stratton and Queen Nia, or the women's champion, right? Over on SmackDown, and they're going to take on the team of Naomi and Bailey. And I guess how this works is between Bailey and Naomi, whoever gets the winning pin, they'll get the shot at Nia. But if Nia or Tiffany get the pin on either women between Bailey and Naomi, whoever gets pinned between Naomi and Bayley, they have to leave SmackDown forever. Meaning they're going to be winning Monday Night Raw.
That ain't
9 times out of 10.
Bailey
Like,
is the winner.
yeah, so Naomi, yeah, they're both going to stay on the same brand, but I mean, again, that's for Bad Blood. I'm most likely in. Yeah, Bailey's going to get her win. The 3-team war games happened in WCW 1998 with NWO Black and White versus the Wolfpack versus WCW. Oh, okay. Again, bro, such a long time. You don't really. Again, I feel like we should do a throwback and we should rewatch one of the old school war games, but that's for another time. But I would love to do that. I would definitely love to do one of the war games match as we get close to November. Your Survivor Series and all that stuff. So, but then again, war games used to be like, I think in WCW, I think it used to be a November show or like an October show, whatever it was. But we'll see how that goes. But also November WCW. Okay.
No, I'm saying now it's November.
Yeah, for sure. But back in the day, though. Back in the day. I know. But moving on here, bro. It was also in the news. UFC 306 was this past Saturday, bro. Live from the Sphere Sphere. They're calling it Sphere, not the Sphere. Live from I'm just call it the Sphere.
That's the Sphere.
The Sphere in Las Vegas. Dana White promised that this will be the most crazy experience we'll ever witness. I mean, I'm sure if you were there in the building, yes. Like, funny enough, my brother has been to the Sphere before. Not for UFC, though. He been for like a U2 concert and shit when he was in Vegas. It's crazy. He's like, oh man, it's a crazy experience, right? I got to watch from home. We did a watch party here on the channel. We did a simulcast on here on this channel and also on the True Hill Heat Sports and Entertainment channel. And I thought overall the production, dude, top notch, dude. The whole like love to Mexico, the love letter to Mexico on Mexican Independence Day weekend. Chef's kiss. But man, did the Mexicans not deliver on that Saturday night, bro. What the hell, dude? What the hell?
They lost their titles.
Yeah.
But I did see the presentations. It looked pretty cool. Like, I don't know if it's worth all that money they spent, probably, but
dude, $20 million, bro.
They spent $20 million, or that's how much they made.
That's how much the production.
But I think their gate was pretty solid I think it was their highest gate in Vegas, no?
Oh, bro.
What I heard.
For sure, dude. Like, bro,
because those seats were probably expensive.
Dude, you're like $10,000, bro. Just to book the Sphere? No, just to buy a ticket for the event.
I'm saying.
And also
it must have been expensive.
And also factoring in, bro, it's the same day as Canelo fights, bro. Like, how dare here's the thing, bro. How dare you, bro? Granted, the UFC, they've done it before. This is not the first time that you're
did
going.
It last year.
They've done this before. That you're going head to head with Canelo. But to me, bro, if Canelo's fighting on that day, bro, you don't touch that day. I'm sorry. That's just me. Right? It's Canelo, bro. That's Canelo's day.
I know some people might be like, "Oh, Canelo fought a bum," but trust me,
you watch the
Mexicans. I did watch some of the fight. I mean, Canelo was doing his thing. What difference does it make? He needs to,
I felt bad, dude. Like,
he outclassed him, but he needs to find that next challenger that really is gonna step up to him.
I'll be honest, dude. I'm not surprised. I wasn't shocked though. Like, here's the thing. I love because you'll get the casual people who don't even watch boxing, right? They won't watch boxing like on a they're not full balls deep into boxing. They only tune in for like just the casual fight, like the Canelo fight. They'll tune in maybe for a Tyson Fury fight if he's fighting, right? They'll tune in for that. Or back in the day when Mayweather fought, we're watching the fight. Mayweather fighting, right? So I had a lot of friends who were like, Canelo about to beat this bum. He about to murk this bum. It's over, man. Not realizing that, bro, the guy that he fought, Edgar Berlanga, Granted, dude, I'm not saying that he went in there, bro. I'm not surprised, but again, dude, Edgar Berlanga's first couple of fights, dude, he's won via split. He won via knockout. All of his first couple of fights in the first. But granted, dude, they were all like against laundromat opponents.
I mean, his record was good coming in. It's not like Canelo fought straight up bum, but we knew like the difference between the skill set. Like Canelo is just above it.
Oh, dude,
He's definitely one of the best for sure. And
like, dude, like, bro,
he just need a bigger,
Edgar Berlanga walked out to with Fat Joe and Arcangel, bro.
Oh wow!
Arcangel did his performance for him, like his live performance. Tengo yo un floca, me pongo loco cuando prendo.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's just glad that he got that Canelo fight.
Oh, bro, fuck that, dude. My man, listen, bro. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Let me tell you, he got the
payday.
I knew you were gonna play that.
He got the payday, bro. He got payday. But here's the thing, though, bro. Like, Edgar Berlanga did not embarrass himself. He did not embarrass himself at all, dude. He went out there, bro. Listen, was it going to be a tough fight? Absolutely, bro. You're fighting Canelo, bro. Not only you're fighting Canelo on Mexican Independence Day weekend, bro. Yeah, like Canelo on that day, he gets extra nasty with it, bro. He gets extra nasty with it, bro. You do not want to fight that man on that day. Hell no, bro. Hell no. It's like not even close. It's not even close. Like, yeah, it's like, bro, you do not want to fight him on Mexican Independence Day weekend. Hell no. It's just not worth it, bro. And to be fair to, he did not embarrass himself. He got some shots in. I think it was in round 9. He got a good combination in, probably the best combo of the fight from him. But he got outboxed. He didn't embarrass himself though.
No, I don't want to compare it to Canelo and Floyd, but like you could tell, like
it was. You didn't hear why I say this now.
Now you really think so?
Canelo is doing now what Mayweather did to Canelo, basically.
Fight
these guys.
I didn't want to bring it up, but yeah.
Granted, Edgar Berlanga, guess how old he is? Do you know how old he is?
I'd assume young, but
he's 27 years old, bro.
Oh yeah, that's kind of young.
I mean, to be fair, Mayweather fought Canelo when Canelo was 23.
Yeah.
But still, though, like fight them now when they're young, they're not in their prime yet. Beat them now, so that when they get on the rise, when they're on their prime, when they're on, on top of the boxing world, oh, Canelo fight. Nah, I already beat him. What's the point? I already beat him.
That's the thing with Floyd. Yeah, he fought young Canelo, but the fight still happened.
Exactly.
So Floyd could always say it, like, I beat Canelo. Obviously, if they face each other now, I don't know. There's no competition, but
not the only one though. Remember, and likely now, Canelo fighting Mexican Independence Day. Not even a Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Cinco de Mayo. Come on, he only fights Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day. I don't think he fights any.
And I know Dana White was There was this whole thing where Dana White was like upset. He wasn't upset. I read a report, Dana White's beefing with Canelo and in fucking Al Heyman and the Zone, and it wasn't the case at all. The issue was that he's upset with MGM. That was the issue, because I guess there's a UFC banner or something that's in the building. And being that, oh my God, the UFC did this event in the Sphere, the MJM felt some type of way about it. Like, really? You're going to go here? But you got to understand, bro, it's a fucking Sphere, dude. Once in a lifetime. $20 million.
Dan says he's not going to go back again. So
bro, fuck that, bro. You have to go back. Dude.
It definitely can't be like a consistent thing, but I feel like you have to at least try it again. And if you lose money, then don't go back.
Bro, they have to go back, bro. And you know what, dude? I do feel, I know Chase said this and many others said this too. WWE, can you imagine a WWE event in the Sphere, dude? If you thought what you saw from the UFC, from the production, right, with those movies, right, of Mexico, right, from the beginning up to modern Mexico was something, bro. WWE Literally hit a home run. Blow them out of the water. They're gonna blow them out of the water.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Will they pull the trigger? I don't think they'll do it for next year for any show. They'll probably play it safe next year and go to the MGM Garden
Or
Arena or something,
T-Mobile.
or T-Mobile.
I think honestly, again, you could do this like International Fight Week. Do that one fight, that one show a year, International Fight Week, the Sphere. It's international. You're honoring all the entire world from different cultures and shit. But that's something that we'll have to wait and see what they do. But
you don't want to overdo it either. That's what I'm saying.
Either.
So
you don't either.
That should be like a once a year thing, honestly.
Of course, that should be once a year. And also on the show, again, just in case you guys don't know, Bryan Ortega fought Diego Lopez, and bro, Bryan Ortega, bro, I'm sorry, dude, go up to 155. The ride at featherweight is over, bro. You know, it's funny enough, bro. I had him on the underdog parlay. I had him on my underdog, and bro, just I don't know what it is, bro. Like, bro, your ex is in the fucking attendance, and you fucking damn, bro.
Come on.
But Diego Lopez, bro, went into this fight, I think, ranked number 11. Beat the number 3 featherweight in the world.
He's gonna be ranked a lot higher now.
Yeah, he is. By tomorrow, he'll be ranked a lot higher, bro. I don't know what's next for him. The new title match, probably not. I think one more fight, maybe one more fight, maybe a Yair Rodriguez, maybe a Volkanovski.
Yeah, who would be one or two? He should fight one of those.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Those people. Yeah.
Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko, bro. I just felt. Here's the thing, bro. How do you not get better?
Oh, come on.
Nah, think about it, bro. If you knew you're gonna get taken down, most of the time get grappled, how do you not prepare for the grappling?
I feel like Valentina, that wasn't the same style that she came with last year, no? I don't know.
Some people say she fought safe. No, I disagree, bro. Like,
I won't say safe, but it was strategic. It was a strategic way to do it, and Grasso had no answer. Like, I don't think what offense did she have? I think most of the time I just saw Valentina just on her, and I know people didn't like that. But I will do what you gotta do to win.
Yeah. And then the main event, Sean O'Malley versus Merab Devashvili. Devashvili. I don't want to mispronounce. I'm just calling Merab for the sake of this stream. We'll just call him Merab. All right. Listen, bro. I had. It's funny enough. So I had a free the no sweat free bets, right? So I used the no sweat on Valentina Shevchenko, Bryan Ortega, and Merab. At the time, they were at a plus, like 1,000 something. So they were all underdogs. Put my $12 on that, right? And the fight happened. Bryan lost, so I ran it back.
Without him.
This time with Merab, he was at a -1 something, but still, nevertheless, it's still a good payout.
Yeah, -1's pretty good. Yeah.
So then that happened, and again, Merab took to his game plan, bro. People, the other thing too, I heard some of the experts say, "Oh, this was set up for Sean O'Malley to finally come into the spot, to the limelight, his coming out party, right? Like, this is it right here, man. Superstar status here, right? In the Sphere, this win, all that, bro. In the mud, bro. In the mud, bro.
He was getting mad hype, right? A lot of people were picking him. I saw those celebrities. Y'all all picking Sean O'Malley to win. Come on, man.
Bro, there's one judge had it 48-47.
I saw the scorecards.
What the
yeah.
fuck were you watching, bro?
What the?
I really wish, bro. I really wish we start seeing these. I wish we start interviewing these judges, bro. What were you watching? I wish, honestly, bro, these judges, bro, we start sitting them down at the media scrums and start asking these fuckers questions, bro. Like, why did you give this result? Why did you score this way? Why? What were you watching?
It's the Dana influence. Come on, they were trying
to also factor in maybe, hey, they're in the Sphere and it's like, oh, I'm starstruck. Oh my god, all these videos and all this shit. But Merab got the win, bro. By the way,
some of those judges be overanalyzing or something. I don't know how the fuck.
silly me,
I
bro.
wasn't even close.
Oh, of course, still, but still, silly me. Nevertheless, I didn't show this moments ago, but Valentina, well, she finally got her win. Funny enough, my friend was like, "How dare you not bet on the Peruvian?" Because again, Valentina did live in Peru many years ago, but she doesn't rep Peru no more.
She don't rap Peru. Wow, she speaks Spanish. She don't rap it.
And then, of course, our boy Morale, bro,
With the
finally
nice
did it, bro.
sphere background.
The little guy got the win, bro. I'm happy, yo. I'm so happy for him, though.
Yeah, he worked hard.
The thing is, too, bro. He would have been gotten a title fight had he agreed to fight Aljamain Sterling, and they're both teammates, and they both agreed not to fight each other. Which is, again, I commend the loyalty. Like, I'm not, they're both on the same team. Because if this is Lyoto Machida, Machida would not given a fuck back in the day. That's why Shogun hated him. Like, really, bro? You're gonna fight your own teammates? The fuck?
All for a title. Come on.
But still, again, like it would be silly to turn down an opportunity like this, right? Like, how do you life-changing opportunity, you turn it down because he's part of your team? No, bro. You're fighting. But I commend it, though. I respect it at the end of the day. But nevertheless, dude, listen, it was a good experience. Again, I wasn't there. I watched it from home, like most people who, did, right? But I do hope they decide to run that back maybe once a year, maybe International Fight Week, 4th of July weekend, but we'll see how that turns out. But again, dude, they're probably going to win an Emmy off of this, bro. They're probably going to win an Emmy. They're probably going to win. Can you imagine, bro?
I mean, I just find it funny that it's Noche the UFC and the main event had no Spanish.
But this was Dana White at the end of the press conference.
We should win awards for this show tonight. We'll never win a fucking award for this show ever, but we should win an award for this show tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved the production, how everything came out and stuff. Probably didn't like the fights, but like the last two fights in particular. Seemed like they did a successful show.
Oh, for sure, man. But also moving on here real quick here, because AEW was also as you know, Walter, around the corner. Dynamite was last Wednesday. We didn't do a sad. Right? But couple of things we want to touch on real quick, because they did add some matches for Grand Slam happening next Wednesday, by the way, which we're gonna be there. By myself, you, Romeo, we're gonna make a whole day out of it. Live,
this time a whole day.
A whole day. We might even do a meetup. Imagine a live meet and greet, live from the bodega, yo. Live from we got a story to tell you, Flowers.
Oh, come on.
But they did add some matches to the show. So if you remember, there was the tag team gauntlet match that they did, and the winners of it were not even a tag team. Technically, it was Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. So as a result of this, they're going to get a tag team title match at Grand Slam. Oh boy, woohoo, whoop-de-doo. Should be honestly, though, listen, from a wrestling standpoint, it should be a fun match. The people will eat it up. Am I clamoring for this? Not really, but should be a fun match, nevertheless.
It didn't involve Kyle Fletcher. That's all that this was.
Yeah, just to involve Kyle Fletcher, and yeah.
I mean, Ospreay has nothing to do, not yet at least. So it's like a filler feud.
I was expecting the Ricochet. I was expecting
I did
Ricochet.
too. They're probably saving for Wrestle Dream.
They probably are, which I'm like, I'm good, bro. You could have done it here, but
maybe get full gear. Maybe
I don't know about that. But also on the show, I'm sure you've seen, right? This whole thing with Jon Moxley, right? I wasn't full gear at All Out. He placed a bag over Bryan Danielson's head, and this got a lot of people upset. This caused a lot of controversy. Oh, it's too much, man. They went over the line here. They crossed the line here, man. I'm not with this, man. I even seen some of the old heads, like people who came before our time, like, oh, we've seen this, back in the day when with Ric Flair, like, back in the day. This is not something new. Terry Funk and Ric Flair back in the day. So I get all that, right? And even the whole thing with the syringe and stuff like that, people who didn't even watch the pay-per-view were complaining. Not surprised, right? So if you noted the last couple of weeks, Jon Moxley has been looking for Darby Allin. Well, he finally got him in the ring on Wednesday night. And they were talking, and again, Darby was talking about how, they respect each other, right? They go back from a long time, wrestling on the independents, right? And all that stuff, right? And Jon Moxley basically flat out said, listen, man, you are not ready to be a world champion. You're not ready. Flat out, you're not ready. So he wants Darby Allin to hand over his AEW World Championship match. The same AEW World title match that Darby was supposed to wrestle for at Grand Slam. But they announced that Bryan can't compete. So as a result of all this, at Grand Slam, it will be Jon Moxley against Darby Allin for Darby's AEW title shot is on the line, by the way. Now, I can understand, hey, Bryan can't go still. I get it. You're selling the fact that Bryan is still hurt. And you've seen Wheeler Yuta on TV. And just like you, I'm shocked that I'm liking what I'm seeing from Wheeler Yuta right now.
Yeah, this storyline.
It's what happened?
The storyline's making his character interesting.
It is, bro.
Insane.
It is, bro. I'm like, what? Okay. Get after the Wheeler. Go get it, bro. Go get it. So that I understand. I'm all right, cool. And then you find out, bro, like Nigel McGuiness hits the ring. And he says he got a match made official for Grand Slam for him. A contract against none other than the man that he has been taking shots at the entire year and change. The one, the only, Bryan Danielson. So it's official, sort of. If Bryan is clear to wrestle, I love how they put that, by the way. I love how they put if Bryan is cleared to wrestle, by the way. Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuiness at Grand Slam. Now, listen. Nostalgia purpose, I'm with it. They have a rivalry. It goes back so long. If you have not watched any other matches, a lot of you who watch the Paywall of Honor, go to that Honor Club. Go rewatch their matches. And you'll see just the wars they used to have back in the day. So I'm all for that. I think, again, for nostalgia purpose, it's cool, right? Nigel looked good in that gauntlet match at All In. To be fair, though, it was a multi-person match, so he was safe in certain spots. Now we're going to see him in a one-on-one match. You know the match is happening. Why we're bullshitting the people? You know it's happening. But at the same time, it's like, bro, so you say that in this match, oh, Bryan can't go, but then you turn around and you make this.
Yeah.
It's simple, Walter. You know why they're doing this, right? Can you solve this?
Yeah. They need to, like you be saying in the past, restore the attendance. No, that's
Let me give you a little bit of some little facts, Walter, real quick, if I can, okay?
Oh no, I'm not.
Ready for this? So, and you're right, but this is for ticket sales. They need to get people to go to the show, right? They need seats and they need butts in those seats badly. To the point where, you look at the show again. Bryan's on the near end of his career, full time. So if you're gonna do the match, you do it now. I get all that, and it's gonna be great. People are gonna eat it up. I get all that, but let's not ignore the fact. In 2021, the first Grand Slam, they did 20,177 people in Arthur Ashe Stadium. Okay, we were there for that. We were there. And I'll never forget, dude, we bought tickets when they went on sale. And we were in the queue. You were in the queue. I was at work. But you know what I mean? You were in the queue for a hot minute, weren't you? Remember?
Yeah, it was pretty packed. It wasn't easy to get.
So yeah, man, it was a struggle to get him. You fast forward 2022, we were there for that also, and they had an attendance of 13,800.
We didn't get that day one, but
we didn't get a day one.
We waited for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. We waited for a bit. I apologize if I cut you off. My apologies.
No, I'm saying. Wait.
But still, you knew it was going to be down from the year prior, but it wasn't as bad. Like, all right, 13,000, you know, you're still a crowd, right?
Yeah.
We go to 2023. Last year, you were there, I was there, Romeo was there. We had a blast, right? We made a whole
that we got last minute. We sort of ish.
Bro, they did 11,263 people in our thrash. Not too bad at all. Not too bad, bro. Even though we got them near the end, we didn't, bro. We bought them because AEW decided to do all tickets for $35 or so.
Like the close seats, yeah.
The close seats. So me, you, and Romy jumped on it. Fuck it. We weren't planning on going, but you know what? Last minute, let's go. This year, the last time I checked WrestleTix, they were at 4,000 something seats sold so far. I'm pretty sure, bro, as of this moment, they're already at 5,000.
I think, yeah, they did get a boost. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure they got a boost.
They got 5,000. But just so you realize, bro, just the decline in just in attendance. And, bro, this is our thrash, bro. This is one of your big dynamites of the year.
Should be the biggest.
Should be. At one point it was like, oh my God, bro. Remember that first Dynamite? And they couldn't help but brag about, oh my God, thank you all for attending. This was the biggest Dynamite, and all those like drone shots and all that shit.
Yeah.
So you need something to get people to go to the building, and this is one of those attractions.
The last update was September 12th, so that was 4 days ago. They had 4,411 tickets distributed, with 1,000 plus tickets available.
Bro, pretty much, dude, they'll hit 5,000.
They'll hit it. They'll hit 6, honestly. I'll be 6.
I'll be shocked if they hit 6, dude. I'll be shocked.
Okay, 5,500. Their setup is 5,728.
But do you
last year they did 11,263? Yeah, they're not gonna reach. Not even close to that.
They're not hitting double digits, bro, which is like, yeah, bro. Again, the card itself isn't bad. Like, I'm not sitting here like shitting on the card, because I'm not. I do think, again, Moxley and Darby will be a fun match. This should be a fun spot fest match if you're into that. And this is what I'm looking forward to. Despite all the bullshit, I'm looking forward to this match. I am. For nostalgia.
He had to put on a good card. Like, he had to put on a card that he probably wasn't envisioning because of the ticket sales. And the story around getting to these matches, yeah, it's silly. It is silly. We have to call him out on that for sure. I know we got a good card now out of it, but it's silly how they got to it. It is.
Oh, of course, dude. But people want to just, again, live in fantasy world and live like, oh, everything's fine and sunshines and rainbows.
These matches would have been fine if you made it make a little more sense and didn't have to do all this backtracking. That's what it felt like. They were backtracking. They were trying to go around, and like, you had to do all this now because you're not selling tickets or your last minute booking. Something has to give. You give Darby Allin a chance at Grand Slam, now it's to defend it at Grand Slam. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess, but he'll get away with it because, the fans love it. Fans love wrestling.
Oh, of course, dude. Something has to give. Something has to give. But I look forward to the show. I look more forward to being there with you guys, with the gang.
Yeah, it's the experience, because we can make a whole day out of it.
Hey, who knows, bro? I might just pull out the vlog camera one more time, bro. I just might do it.
Yeah, because you never know how many more Grand Slams is going to be left here. So.
Do you really think they're going to have a Grand Slam in Arthur Ashe next year? No,
I mean, the fact that they have Australia next year, I think.
Yeah, it should be.
And again, he goes to the same tradition venues every year. He's going to Chicago still for Thanksgiving, so
yeah, brother.
So he can still probably Probably still running. Who knows?
Of course. But before we wrap things up here, Walt, before we put a bow on all this, I'm sure I don't know if you were made aware of this or not, but this over the weekend, the PWI 500 came out. So to keep people in, just to give people a little update here. This is it's a gimmick list. It's kayfabe. People again though take this. Oh, what the hell? What this? And people get offended by this every single year, right? But just to read you the list so far, like I'm looking at this, and again, put it this way, dude. So for those of you who are wondering, let's put it like this, right? Let me read you the top 20. Can we do that? Out of this list, I'm sure you know by now. I'm sure you know who's number one, right? You know already.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is number one, right? Cody Rhodes number one. Last year he was at number 10, right? But let me read you from 20, okay? Matter of fact, let me do 30. Can you do 30?
30. All right, go ahead.
So number 30 is Ilya Dragunov, right? The year prior he was at 151. Number 29 is Christian Cage. Last year he was not even on the list.
Should be higher.
Number 28, Trick Williams. Last year he was at 213. Number 27, LA Knight. Last year he was at 130. Number 26, Adam Copeland. Last year he was at number 50. Number 25, Alex Kane. He was the former MLW champion. Last year he was ranked number 34. Number 24, Orange Cassidy. Last year he was ranked number 8, so he went down 16 steps.
Oh yeah, he didn't do much.
23, Alex Shelley, which I want to get into just a little bit here before we put a bow on this for real. Alex Shelley, last year was ranked number 48. Number 22, Nick Nemeth. Last year ranked 393. 21, Kazuchika Okada. Last year ranked number 7. Number 20, Eddie Kingston. Last year ranked number 77. Number 19, Mustafa Ali. Ranked number 1. He's ranked at number 19. Last year ranked 108. Number 18, El Hijo del Vikingo. Last year ranked at number 5, so he's down 13 steps. Number 17, Jey Uso. And Walter, at any point that you want me to stop and give your thoughts, let me know, okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Last year wasn't even on the list. Number 16, Sonata. Last year ranked number 11. Number 15, Moose. Last year ranked at number 220. Number 14, Bryan Danielson. Last year ranked number 16. Number 13, bro, Drew McIntyre. Last year, number 26. I'm not going to argue it, but to me, he should be up a little higher.
It's probably because he kept losing. He
kept
losing.
Number 12, Sami Zayn. Last year, ranked number 22, so he went up 10 spots.
He's a champ most of the time.
Number 11, Samoa Joe. Last year, ranked number 14, so he went up 3 spots, obviously. Now we're getting Walter to the top 10. Number 10, Mystico. The original Sin Cara. The same Mystico who lost to Chris Jericho over the weekend in CMLL.
I thought he won.
I thought it was a 2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls. Okay.
Ranked number 46 last year. Number 9, Gunther. Last year ranked number 4, so now he's down 5. Number 8, Jon Moxley. Last year ranked number 3. Number 7, MJF. Last year ranked number 6, so he's down 1. People were mad at this one. Number 6, Damian Priest. I'm not saying, look, he should be in the top 10. All right, fuck, he should be in the top 20, but not a number 6. That's just me. Last year ranked number 71. Number 5, Tetsuya Naito. Last year he was not on the list, and it was then the editors realized, oh, that was on them. It was their bad. Yeah, how the fuck do you not have Naito on the list, you fucking assholes? Number 4, Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. Last year ranked number 1, so now he's down 3. Number 3, Will Ospreay. Last year ranked number 17, so he went up 14 spots. And number 2, Swerve Strickland. Last year, he was at number 112. So now he is obviously went up 110. So he's at number 2. Some people felt like he should be number 1. I disagree. Number 1, Cody Rhodes. You get no argument from me on number 1. Cody last year finished the story, won the Rumble twice. Keep in mind, bro, I hate it's kind of funny too. Like, bro, the way they do the PWI 500 is from the summer to summer. I mean, why not just do it from the beginning of the year to the end of the year? Just saying. You know,
They don't want to work Christmas.
They don't want to work Christmas and shit. So, like, fuck y'all, motherfuckers. We ain't doing this show.
That's what makes it a little confusing, though, because Gunther should definitely be higher. Because he had the longest reigning IC title, right? If you're
AJ Styles, dude. AJ Styles at number 56. Randy Orton's at 55. Oba Femi's at 53. Braun Breaker's at 52. Joe Henry is at number 51.
Joe Henry's probably gonna be higher next year.
Dude, Adam Page is 42. And guess who's above him at number 40, bro?
Oh,
get EC3, bro. The NWA, the former NWA world champion is above, or I think he's still the current world champion, but still, he is above Hangman Adam Page and Josh Alexander. So and Carmelo Hayes. So you mean to tell, and Kevin Owens and Jack Perry and Solo Sikoa, Finn Balor, and all that, just to give you an idea here, right? Like, what are we doing here, bro?
This list is hard because, they include every promotion, which is fine. It's hard for me to judge it like that because I don't watch every promotion. But, like, Nick Nemeth, clearly this indie run helped him out a lot.
From
300 to wherever he was, 20, 30, whatever his ranking was. Same thing with Ali. So, some of these indie runs help out the wrestlers.
I think we'll get there, though. We'll get there. I think we'll get there, Chief. But I do want to wrap up with this, though, real quick. I did mention Alex Shelley. So, as you know, the Motor City Machine Guns, they're on their way to WWE. They signed their contract per PW Insider. I've seen people get upset about this. I've seen people within the wrestling media getting upset that, they're going to NXT. Oh, it's a downgrade. They don't deserve to be there. This is bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. I get their frustration, and they have every right to be upset. You have every right to feel some type of way. However you want. But I think people forget here that, NXT is going to be on broadcast TV real soon on the CW. So you need some names. And chances are, dude, they probably wanted to be at NXT first before they hit the main roster. I'm pretty sure Motor City Machine Guns will be on the main roster before you know it. And lighting up that tag team division. Because of course, they could definitely be on the main roster right now and help out that tag team division. 100%. Like, people were even like saying on Wednesday, when during the gauntlet match, Motor City Machine Guns are coming. Didn't come out. That just, they're going to WWE.
That seals the deal. Yeah.
But people need to just calm the fuck down on some shit. Like, bro, it's not that serious. People
serious to them. Come on.
Like, again, bro, like, you can be on broadcast TV.
It's the only thing I hope that with these deals, I hope it's a main roster deal at least. If they're gonna work at NXT, I hope they're getting paid main roster money. And I don't care if they're on NXT really.
Like, bro,
They should.
they'll probably be there for like 3 months before they
Yeah,
touch main
because I
roster.
have a feeling I have a feeling they signed main roster deals. Like they're gonna be on NXT, but I think their deals are main roster money.
Maybe
I would hope.
for their
Yeah,
age, hell yeah, for their age, I
yeah,
would
for
hope
their
so.
age. That's what I'm saying because they're older.
They're in their 40s now, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly. But look, there's mad wrestlers that are in their 40s that are still wrestling. I mean, look at LA Knight. He's a young up and comer still.
bro,
So it's
like, bro, it's crazy to think. Like, do you remember, like in TNA, the best of 5 between Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money?
yeah,
And they got overshadowed by the fucking EV2 fucking reunion and shit. Like, yeah, bro. But
that garbage.
point is, though, man, people need to just relax, man. It's not that
Yeah.
serious. I guarantee you, though, but if they show up on the other show, it's all parties and bust out the people.
For them to be on Rampage, no, I'm good.
For them to be on Ring of Honor, Paywall of Honor.
No, exactly.
These motherfuckers, bro, they're throwing the fucking pizza party, bro. They're throwing the fucking pizza party for that
But
shit.
the NXT, the tag division, could seriously use Motor City Machine Guns. I feel like Axiom and Fraser, they've been dominating that division, so they could use someone like Motor City Machine Guns.
And not for nothing too, bro, but like NXT, dude. And again, I know we don't do the Tuesday reviews anymore. We don't do Let's Talk NXT anymore. But I do feel like, honestly, they've been kicking it. They've been kicking it, bro. They've been kicking to a different gear now.
What I saw, I'm definitely
man.
gonna tune in for those, at least those first few episodes on CW.
I'm open to do a watch along. If you're available, if you guys, if the gang's available, I'm willing to do a watch along for those episodes.
Yeah, it should be.
Especially that day they go head to head with Dynamite.
We could do both. We could do the ones that Punk's gonna show up and then Orton.
Show up, yeah.
Yeah.
To my understanding, the one in St. Louis, they had to like relocate a venue.
And that's what AEW should be doing if they can't fill out these damn venues.
No. So the thing is, they were gonna do the Enterprise Center. I guess that's where the Bucks play. My bad.
No,
St.
no
Louis.
one plays.
No one's
plays
there.
there.
But it's like they're big. It's a big building, right? It's like a big building in St. Louis, whatever, right? And they had to switch to a smaller venue
that's what I'm saying.
People.
No, I'm saying AEW should do that whenever they're not selling well.
You're not gonna tell Tony that. Come on, we're just not.
No, but I mean, it looks better on TV. WWE was new. We ain't selling well in this arena. We're gonna go to a smaller venue, and now it's gonna look great. But the thing is, Tony did do it before when the Collision. Esports, the Esports Coliseum.
It looked great. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So he's done it before on smaller venues. Why don't you run venues like that again? Doesn't make sense.
They don't want to, but be that as it may, man. I think we covered mostly everything here. I know in 9 days from now, the Vince documentary comes out on Netflix. Real. I think the plan for us is we're gonna do one big ass review once we watch all 6 episodes.
6? Okay.
Walter, come on. AEW is not doing well every week. They're not, but the wrestling is again, it's.
Wait, I said they were doing well every week? I didn't mean to say that. I'm saying they need to.
Attendance-wise,
they're not doing great. The product, in-ring product, I mean, I don't watch every week like I used to, but every time, when I tune into an episode,
what it is. Go on.
It's not. There's nothing where it makes you be like, I gotta watch next week, or I gotta keep watching. Great wrestling here and there, but there's no.
Oh, for sure.
Look, the storylines are all over the place. There's no continuity.
I think what it is too, bro. Like with AEW, you don't have to watch it live. You don't have to.
Not anymore.
No, not even that. Like, bro, you don't have to watch it live. It's not must-see TV.
And I feel like it was at a certain point.
At one point, it was. Yeah, at one point, when it started, in 2019, 2020, even in the pandemic days, they were must-see TV.
Yeah. When they first started, I thought I was watching every week.
2021, yeah, bro, they were 2022, but as of late, it's not like, I have to literally say F everybody on my Wednesday night. I'm watching. No, you don't have to. Man. You can easily watch it the next day or whatever the fuck it is, and you'll be fine. Unless, of course, you're a content creator like me, right? And you and the gang here. And we got to recap this shit every single week.
That's what I'm saying.
Only then, that's when, we become this. You know what I mean? But outside of that, we don't see that till Thursday. But that's the thing with the program now, and sometimes Tony will do some shit that doesn't make sense. Like this.
Well, yeah, I still keep with AEW because, like you said, we talk. That's like one of
It
the
is one of
most
our
talked about shows we do.
yeah.
So
Is this and sad, bro? Nothing no disrespect to Raw Rundown. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of you, if you guys had it your way, a lot of the people that are watching right now, for you guys, it's Steve's Kitchen, and then it's sad. And then the rest is fuck y'all. Like we'll tune in.
we don't need
You know,
NXT.
we'll tune in for whatever. You guys doing ATB gaming? Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, we did do a draft as well. Our investors did a draft. Be sure if you have not checked that out, go check it out as well. You know, I was thinking about Mr. Booking Committee man here, Mr. Booker man here. Now, I was thinking about before we go into these drafts, into the new draft. I think we should do, bro.
The mystery vortex.
You read my mind. Mystery vortex. Let's shake things up before the draft officially begins. But that's again an opinion of mine.
We'll discuss because belts. We need to know if belts are included or not. So I know we kind of solidified the roster. So. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see for sure, man. But that's gonna be it for us, guys. We hope you all enjoyed. Much love to all of you. We'll be back tomorrow for Raw Rundown. All right, here on the channel. If you guys have not yet subscribed,
you didn't talk about Raw going back to 2 hours for a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, holy shit. So they are going back to 2 hours, I think, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
they're going back to 2 hours from 8 to 10. Being that their deal with USA Network's officially over real soon, but they need but there's still time on that Netflix deal. So in the meantime, they will be from 8 to 10, which is like,
oh yeah, I know. Now people are bitching about it because now it's getting booked a little better and
not only that, but it's like, bro, I'm sorry, bro, but do you guys have any idea how grueling it is to sit there for 3 hours and watch Raw?
But for them, it's a little more doable now because it's on.
Yeah, bro. WWE loved it because, bro, they're making money off this shit.
Yeah,
bro, they're doing it for a couple of weeks. Bro, it's only from 8 to 10 for a couple of weeks for $25 million, bro. They're making money even off this shit, bro. So hats off to them. Now, to my understanding, once they go to Netflix, it'll be 3 hours again, and there'll be commercials on Netflix. So there's that too. But much love to all you guys again. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow for the Raw Rundown. You guys, again, I don't know. I keep on saying this, guys, but you guys are awesome. As always, we do this for each and every single one of you who tune in every single week. All right. This is going to be it for us, as always, guys, as well. If you guys are once again new to the channel, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. All right. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're new to the channel. All right. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Where is that song? Where is that damn song? You know what?
Play the right song. Come on.
There you go. That's going to be it for us. Thank you all. Much love to all of you guys. If you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share through social media. Follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. You guys, again, follow us there. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Walter, let them know. Where can they follow you, bro?
Follow me on X at Hey I'm Walter.
At Hey I'm Walter. Check out the secondary channel, ATP Clip. There'll be clips being uploaded this week on the channel. If you have not yet, hit the subscribe button there. All right. That's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you all for watching. For myself, for Walter, this has been Steve's Kitchen on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everyone.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.